Hello, everyone. Anyone who's watching? Probably no one, but possibly people. Someone, give or take, a couple people. Who knows? Anyone could be watching this anyway. Hello, hello, hello. It's a pretty nice day outside. I'm going to use it to play in Terraria. Don't really know what. Oh, yeah, I wanted to make some. Okay, I've had a little bit of thinking since last time about a few of the things I wanted to do. It isn't much. I haven't planned out much yet, but you know, I've at least had a little bit of a think, and that's something. That's a beginning. The first step is, taking the plunge. Then falling. It's easy. So what I want to do is I want to make myself frost armor. I was talking about making titanium armor last time, which is kind of true in the fact that frost armor is made of titanium, but I wasn't considering that frost armor is a good thing. The repeaters are a direct upgrade to this bow, so I'd also like to make a repeater or two. I've probably been in this chest. No, I haven't. Yeah, just thought I'd double check. So I'm mining Palladium just because it sells well, and I want to be getting the leaf wings as quick as possible. Now the leaf wings are pretty easy to obtain. The only catch is you have to fight Queen Bee, which I have not done yet. She'll be incredibly easy with hard mode items, so it's nothing to worry about. However, can't say I was thinking much about that when I was rushing into hard mode, but it's fine. I think we're in a pretty good position at the moment. Romeo, it's my first traveling merchant. Anyway, getting distracted again. So out of my other arrows, I only have these weird, unholy ones left. Sure, should really be saving. Oh no, I have plenty of those. I just didn't have them equipped properly. These skeleton archers are really good because they drop some items I want. Unfortunately, they didn't do that though. So I'm mainly looking for orichalcum, however you say it, the pink one. Then after that I'll get titanium. Then I'll want to farm... Well, the thing is I could get frost armor, or I could not. It really depends on... That sucks. That sucks. It really depends on what sort of loadout I want to go with. Because if I decide that I want to use... These things are just frustrating. If I want to use like guns instead, frost armor isn't that good to me because I don't believe it works in that regard. Which is something definitely to keep in mind. The wizard's a good find, though I'm not doing magic this time around. I could always change. I haven't really committed to anything yet. Like this Medusa right here, I could kill it and it could give me the Medusa's head. And then bish bash bosh like that, it's been decided for me. It's not like the Medusa's head is a good magic weapon by any means. Like that would convince me to go off range, but I kind of wanted, I like range. One of the last times I did range, I made frost armor and had the chlorophyte shot bow. It was an excellent addition to my arsenal, let me tell you. Oh my god, it's such a strong piece of weaponry. But I really just don't want to be around here. But I think what I need to do is I need to go back to the little crimson hole and dig more of the little ore deposit. No, I was about to call them ore deposits. The little demon altars. So there's more ore around, which may be beneficial to my cause. Don't know what else. I could just make myself Palladium armor while I was still adventuring around, but I feel like it's mostly a waste of my jolly time. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. I'll just continue doing my thing. But I feel incredibly weak. Like I don't even know what just hit me. Probably a anglerfish, right? Yeah. But I'm like incredibly weak. I need armor, weapons, anything really that isn't whatever I've got. Because well, I'm currently just very weak. Can't do much damage. It's just a very sad time to be alive. Very sad time to be me. But I could do this to look for pink ore. Like I can do that. Oh, that's amethyst. Some down there. It'll be around. I just need to keep looking. So I need to make it. The only two things I need to craft with that are the anvil and the pickaxe to be able to mine titanium. But then, apart from that, it's not much good to me or anyone else. I think it has a pretty good set bonus. I can't remember what it does. Maybe it doesn't have a good set bonus if I can't remember it. I can remember Palladium's, which is rapid regen of health. But, yeah. Whatever, right? I'm not having very good luck with this ore. But I also want to kill some mimics. Hallowed mimic, especially. Actually, now that I speak of hallowed mimics, I speaketh thy name. These things are way too strong. Ow. Sorry. I can't remember what I was talking about anymore. I get distracted easily. Definitely a character flaw of mine. It doesn't help for commentary. Maybe I shouldn't be commentating. Well, it wouldn't be very interesting to watch if I wasn't commentating it. That was my outlook. It's good practice because I apparently can't aim for the life of me. Look, that could be like the prophecy foretold, the yo-yo glove. It's 50 gold. I unfortunately can't afford that sort of luxury. I just jumped into that one. Hallow key. That's lucky. It's like incredibly lucky. Sucks I haven't killed Plantera, so I can't make any use of it. Oh my god, these things are going to be the death of me. Alright, I'm headed home. I know, I'd say that was mostly a failure. But what can you do? Because molten armor is literally just for tanking at the moment. I could definitely make use of this. I can increase range damage. Pretty useful. 5 defense, 8 defense. I am losing out on defense until I upgrade it a little bit. Well, I get the whole set. Not interested. I'll spawn some imps in, maybe. Might give me a little bit more of a fighting chance against all these heckin' monsters. A whole bunch of the pink ore there. You know what? I'll go down to the first bit there. See what I can do. I wonder if this armor's any good. I've never made it. I just never see the point, you know. What was in there, was it? Or was that what I just mined? Yeah, that's what I just mined. Amethyst and more of it up there. Yeah, I need to somehow come across a platinum coin. Make enough money to get a platinum coin. There's probably a better wording for that phrase. It's like, I could kill Queen Bee a bunch of times, but she's not as good as she is an expert. An expert, she's like the greatest moneymaker. The golem tends to be like the good moneymaker in this, but I'm nowhere near him. The problem is I want to get wings so I can actually like fight all the bosses in the start of hard mode, which isn't very much help. Okay, mine that and I'll go home. See if I can make anything else. Definitely make the anvil now. There, anvil made. Now that's regular iron anvil. It's useless. I could make a repeater, which is 38 range damage. It's not much better than the one I'm using, so I'm not going to bother with that. But if I wanted to, it was a choice. I couldn't make the pickaxe yet, could I? No. But when I can make the pickaxe, it will be excellent. Honestly, I'm tempted to make armor out of that. It's honestly like a temptation, because I'm making it out of Palladium at the moment. But you know what? I think Palladium armor is incredibly underrated. So maybe I won't make frost armor. I'll just make Palladium armor and then go all the way to like chlorophyte. I can never remember if you have to kill Plantera first. I was talking to my friend about it. He says that you do have to kill Plantera first, so I'll believe him. He seemed very confident. But I was under the impression the second you killed the 3 mechanical boxes, you got the pickaxe axe or the Drax, whatever you. I prefer the pickaxe axe. Spoke about my preference on pickaxes and stuff last time. And then you could mine chlorophyte with it. It was like the thing stopping you. And chlorophyte starts spawning in like as soon as you start hard mode. But he said you gotta kill Plantera. I may have misinterpreted him, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Source of light are good stuff. So I want to kill as many of these skeleton archers as like applicable, as humanly possible. My question is, do I hurt myself? No, I don't hurt myself. I don't need to be careful about that. About splashback. Okay, I'm going to go smash some more demon altars. Ooh. I see why it didn't. There aren't really many around, are there? Called crimson altars. It's actually got shafted with crimson. You know what? Maybe I won't do that. I'm so indecisive. It's another character flaw of mine. Indecisiveness. Legs. 8 defense. How much better are they than these? 8 defense, they're the same. At this point, I think it's worth swapping that out. I definitely want to sell this. Get better gold for that. I'll sell those. I'm not using them anymore. Skyforge, I'll sell that. Yeah, there's a little bit of money. I think it actually looks kind of cool. I'll store my money away. Quick stack. 35 gold. Not too bad, not too good. It's kind of that middle stage. I need more of this pink stuff. I haven't really explored many caves, so it's kind of hard. This is a big cave with possible Hermes boots. Definitely going to go over there. I got down to this. If I've gone to the spider cave, I've gone too far. Alright, just over here. I'm surprised I never saw this and went over to it. Hopefully it hits me up with the incredible Hermes boots luck. No such luck. But you know what, I'm not sure if that'll give me any money, but I might be able to make some use of it. Alrighty. So far so good. I'm going to continue exploring this part of the cave, because there could be some Palladium or Orculum, Auriculum, Orichalcum, Orcor. I don't know. It's kind of like a whatever you want to call it all in my brain. Ow. It's pretty harsh. I think I have enough to make what I need. The question is, do I want to start trying to get enough of it to make that? I kind of like the rapid regen. I don't know what the set bonus is for it. So I don't know if it's like worth getting, because it might be like worse than the set bonus like I'm currently working toward. Again, I'm kind of dense and didn't get any Palladium, so it's not like I'm going to get any closer. 7% melee, I mean, 50% range critical strike chance, that seems significantly better. Ah well, not my problem. Alright, so I make the pickaxe, sell my last one, and then I'm already on my way to making titanium. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way down to hell, or like very close to it. I'm going to chug the spelunker I just put away. I won't chug the spelunker, it's okay. I've decided against that. Kind of want to kill the skeleton. I want the magic quiver that he drops, because it'll be very valuable to what I want. That's not a magic quiver. That's a magic set of nothing. Alright. On my way down I go. I forgot I don't have rocket boots yet. Alright. Let's have a little look at the bottom of the stuff. A good trick to getting titanium is to just kind of hover the roof of hell, and then whenever you see it, just mine it. Bit easier said than done a lot of the time though. It was just a mimic, I think. Well, that sucks, because there goes all that money. Unless I can coerce him out of the lava. I find that very unlikely. He probably died all the way down there. There's no way I'd get that loot. I wanted to see what it was, but he died a lot deeper than I thought he did. Oh well. Oh, I could so reach that. Come on. Come on! Ah, it's so close. So close that it's frustrating. Oh my god. It's like when you're trying to reach the top of a shelf and it's like just out of the way. Whatever. I will use like some bricks. Yeah, way easier. There's some titanium. So you need a handful to upgrade your hell forge into a titanium forge, which was a little bit of an annoying step in the middle, kind of like making the anvil. But I guess it's just their way of being like, hey, more use for these ores, because you kind of get to a point where like a lot of them aren't really worth anything. It kind of sucks. So I actually can't see anything. Sorry about the squeaky chair. I just have to sit up a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. Ooh, so squeaky. Apologies. I even think I have enough ore. I think you need like 30. 10 is not enough. Quite a fan of this ammunition. Personally. I never really have used it that much before. I like used it for like bosses occasionally, but never extensively. Hope those imps don't kill that man. I saw a voodoo demon. That's like a dumb way to die. There's a bunch. So this is my like little trick. There's a bunch of it just spawns on like the roof of hell. You can just mine it all. If you're a little bit lazy like me. But definitely spelunker potions around this like sort of level. But you need to be careful because there's a lot of dangerous enemies. Like if you want to get it right at the start of hard mode, it's kind of like, well, half the enemies will just kill you and you have no way to defend yourself, and then you just waste your spelunker potions. That's not good. Also, never use your spelunker potions before you get this pickaxe. I've made that mistake before. It's just foolish. There's like no reason to do something so silly. Alright. That sucks. That does not suck. It's very close to sucking though. You need to be more careful. That's what I should say to myself. I was just eyeing off this ore. I thought I was going to die. I was so ready to switch to my magic mirror and just bail. But luckily, not necessary. So I think I have enough to make the furnace and a few bars. Which isn't great, but it's not bad either. I'm also holding on to this pink ore in case I decide I want to make the armor out of it. Because pretty much once I get that, some potions, hopefully some better accessories, maybe a good weapon or two, I can do it. Like if I got the titanium bow, I think I could probably fight a couple of the bosses, but I think I'd rather just get the Daedalus storm bow, and then I could kill all 3 mechanical bosses in one night. Then get the glorified stuff pretty quick. If it works how I think it does. And I think with full glorified armor, glorified bow, hopefully a decent set of armor by then. Could maybe get a couple of accessories. I could head to the fight Plantera. That's kind of playing terrifying. If you get what I mean. Yeah, glorified does spawn. I was right. I should never doubt myself. It's just when people are confident. If someone's confident, that's when I doubt myself. Because it's like, if they're so sure, and I'm not like if I'm like fairly sure, but not like super uber sure, it's like, maybe they're right and I'm wrong. You know? Do you ever get that? No, just me. How do I not have enough for a chest piece? It's so annoying. Some of these things I wonder like how I don't have any stuff for it. Oh yes. Upgrade into titanium forge. So it was 30. So I can make 1 bar. That should be in potion ingredients. Put that in. You know what? I can go straight into the merchant's pocket. Contain 36 gold. Alrighty. I should really make a bunch more housing. At this point, I might as well make it out of my obsidian stuff. Then I also don't have much wood. Let's see what I can do. Make a bunch of obsidian bricks. Should have made it out of the walls. I should make... Oh my god, I'm getting so confused with what I'm doing. No, I'm making everything else into the... I want to make... Oh yeah, the platforms. No, what? I'm so dumb. Bricks into platforms into bricks. There we are. Yeah, these bricks don't look too bad. They don't look great, but they don't look awful either. It's lava resistant as well, which is kind of cool. Now I'm only wishing that I held on to the furniture, am I right? Do something like that. Also do that. Just for convenience sake. And then make all those platforms into those. And then make all those walls into platforms, into wood. Then get a couple of chairs. A table. Come on, I can't mess up the chair that badly. I'd like at least a little bit of consistency. So pretty much I just want to make enough houses so when I kill Queen Bee and get the Witch Doctor, because once I get a platinum coin, I want the Witch Doctor to come around so I can buy the wings. Because you can go and craft wings pretty early. But I just like to buy them because they're better than most of the early wings, and 1 platinum isn't too hard to get. I mean, it can be if you're not like saving. But you might as well just like save, right? Do I have an axe? I do. I still have my copper axe on me. I'm such a tool. Alright. And I'll make a crafting bench up there just so it's a bit easier for me. Alright, so those should both be valid housing. Yep. I'll check what this man has. Hopefully he has nothing I want. Like the phase bow, is that what it's called? Ooh, that's a really good item. I would buy that in like 99% of other cases, but I'm not going to use it today. There's like a special sword you can get in the Crimson, which is kind of wicked. And when you swing it, it like shoots Ichor at people, which lowers defense if you didn't know. Ichor is literally what Crimson is all about. If you do a Crimson world, you want to be using Ichor. If I can, actually, before I fight any of the mechanical bosses, I kind of want to get the dart pistol, because if I can get the dart pistol, I can get Ichor bullets, and chicka-plat, everyone with the Ichor bullets, and then it doesn't really matter what I shoot them with. Daedalus, ideal, but not necessary, obviously. Oh god, I was so scared I was gonna like die there. So I'm just looking for more titanium, of course. I was trying to avoid him so hard. Alright, here's some. It does mean, luckily, the spread of all this Crimson is that I don't have to go to my, all the way to my left to get Crimson. Like it appears like around, which I'm like glad about. That sucks. Could have been really bad. But I can get anywhere near enough titanium bars to make anything worthwhile. I'll bring some splunkers down with me. I do have some platinum ore. So platinum ore in a blink root makes splunker potions, I believe. I don't know, I could be wrong. I always doubt myself these days. But they're pretty easy to make if you have farmed stuff. It does take a well, I suppose it's renewable because you can get it from fishing crates, I think. They like making everything renewable in this game, which is like wicked. The more renewable items, the better, if you ask me. There's like so much of the Palladium. Like this is a good reason why like Splunk potions are so good. Like I would never gotten this titanium. Yeah. I'm struggling to get it. Thankfully in these three ores are really easy to tell from one another. The mithril ore tends to be the hardest because it looks just like that platinum over there. A trained eye can tell the difference, but yeah, the average player can mess them up. The average player being me. I call myself a trained eye a little bit, but like not a lot. I don't know. I like to believe I wouldn't mess it up most of the time, but sometimes, yeah. So I haven't asked today, how are you going? Because I might have said how are you right at the start, but I didn't really ask like how are you really? Because I care about that sort of thing, you know? I do, I promise. Doesn't matter who you are or when this is. I care about you. And if you ever think I don't, tell me a little bit about what's happened in your life, and I'll happily listen. Anyway, Bone Surf, an idiot. That's the lava way. Oh, so annoying. So the reason why these ores are like the better three, I never really talk about it much, but it's because they were added later in the game, and they have all have pretty cool set bonuses, whereas the old 3 don't. Which, I mean, they do have good set bonuses, but they're not like as cool as like rapid regeneration or like sometimes invincible. If you get what I mean. I'm just farming for. I shouldn't be farming. I should be like using my Splunk potion to its maximum efficiency. Oh, okay, someone's gonna kill me. That was a lot closer than it had to be. Alright. Talk to the nurse, get myself healed up. I'll head back down. The reason why you should never carry potions on you, by the way, just for a little bit of an anecdote, is apparently everyone likes to press B by accident and just chug all their potions, and people have always seemed to chug my Splunker potions. It drives me like bonkers. That's just the life you live, you know. I call my Splunker potions, not because, for no good reason. Other people can use them too. Sometimes even better than I can. But I find that sometimes people just don't quite get the hang of it properly. And they end up wasting it a little bit. Not saying that's always. Just sometimes, you know. Digging straight up to that titanium, you best believe it. As early hard mode goes on, you eventually have like interconnected tunnels and ways around, and there are hot spots. You'll find good things. The whole game changes once you kill the wall of flesh. It's crazy how it does it, because like with your same world, it's like let's completely make something new. And this game's good at doing that. It's like all the updates in regards to like the lunar stuff. That's like all on top of like Plantera, the dungeon, everything post mechanical boss is like existing in your world already. Like, or like it's ready to be existing in your world. You don't have to make anything new, which is always a fun way of having things, in my opinion. I think it like makes the game a little bit spicier. Yeah, I almost blew myself up. I knew what I was doing there. Don't need to worry. Alright, I'll head home. See what I can make with what I've got. Hopefully I can make myself my set of armor. Hopefully a titanium repeater as well. Good shout. But yeah, this pickaxe, never bother making it. It's a waste. I didn't make the bars into ores yet. Ores into bars. 24, so I must be really close. So, the set bonus greatly increases life regeneration after striking an enemy. It's very valuable. And I would like to sell this. I would like to make titanium repeater. Hopefully it's auto fire. I don't think it is, for whatever reason. 53 damage. Got a decent, actually got a really good modifier. Demonic. And I will sell this to you, and this to you as well. I'll store the key because I won't ever need it. Store some of this other stuff too, just so it gets off my hair, off my back. Hold on to those and those. So, fight the Eye Cthulhu, see like what we're dealing with. Here's auto fire, which just makes it that much better than my last weapon. Means I get through my ammo much quicker though. Not too bad. Quite impressed with that, actually. Do I have any space for the wizard? Or is all my housing filled? All my housing is filled. Filled. I would like to make more housing for this Mr. Man because if I do that, I can get the wizard back in town. I should have really done it before the wizard died. If the wizard's back in town, I can get infinite ammo, which is good for a couple things. It's not as good as shooting these like explosive shots, of course, but having a infinite use of ammo, so if I run out of ammo, I have it. Very valuable. So just like this, I will craft a table, craft a chair, and just like that. What would I like to go for now? I think farming for souls is definitely my next best shout. Maybe taking... Oh no, I've got plenty of iron. Yeah, okay. Don't know how I got so much iron, but I've got plenty of it. I really want to like go to an area like this one. Open with a lot of the particular items around, or either that'll go to hell. Go to hell. And pretty much just want like a relatively open area that's clearly one biome. Like this is clearly Hallow. Then just to kill all the monsters that start appearing, like these boys. Because I want the Souls of Light. Souls of Light can be used to make the Mimic, the Hallow Mimic. They spawn naturally, but you need to kill so many of them sometimes that it's better off crafting. Any monster that you kill can drop the I'm cursed. Can drop the souls. Doesn't have to be necessarily a Hallow themed enemy. It can even be a Crimson themed enemy, as long as they're in the Hallow area. So going to hell, like I said, it proves beneficial because the enemies there are very weak, so they're very easy to kill, and therefore farming for the sorry, this guy keeps distracting me. So farming for the souls is easy. So you only need 15, so it's not too many, but then there's 15 per spawn, which is pretty annoying, admittedly. But that's just what happens. It's part of the game. Can't get everything just handed to you, otherwise then it would be too easy. It's just so I don't jump on it and accidentally get myself killed. So these crystals that I was picking up before, I needed for a few of the crafting recipes. One in particular is holy arrows, which will be essential for fighting a few of the bosses a little bit later on. You see my health regeneration. This is why this armor set is like so good. Compared to the cobalt, I've never made a set of cobalt armor and enjoyed it. Let's just say that. Although, the only downside is I'll need to be very soon making more arrows. And I think I sold my hellstone because I'm foolish. But, ah well, what can you do? Can't win them all, can you? Like this. See, this is just free Souls of Light. All these enemies coming up. Probably some really cool arrow I can make. I mean, holy arrows are a pretty good arrow I can make. I'm quite liking the hellfire arrows just because they're high raw damage output. Right, I think I'm gonna get one of these mimics, but what I want to do is kill this chaos elemental first and get a rod of discord like straight away. Nah, no rod of discord. It's a rare drop from those that allows you teleport. If you didn't know, you would know. Surely the only people who'd be watching this are me. Close friends, perhaps. Who knows anymore, right? So what you need to sacrifice a chest to like make into the chest, the Hallow mimic. So that's why I'm just grabbing one of these. Mimics are very good to find. They do a lot of damage, but they give you a lot of coins, and they're very easy to kill. And they always drop a unique item. I'm hoping for a Philosopher's Stone personally. Chain hook's pretty good. Or jewel hook, pardon me. Nine gold as well. They usually give you about 20 gold when you find them an expert, which is insane. It's like fantastic content. That's for sure. I'm gonna replace my other hook out for this one. Just because it's like pretty much what I use my hook for, but better. The different hooks have different applications. There's like multi-hooks that allow you to maneuver around a little bit differently than a normal hook would. But this one is just the second hook comes out and it doesn't hook you on until the second hook goes. So you can use it to like maneuver, but you don't fall. So it's just a long version of the hook, but I don't have to worry about falling when I hook for something. And if it doesn't reach, it just comes back to you, which is has some incredibly useful applications. So it tends to be one of my favorites. I prefer it over the multi-hook most of the time, but then the multi-hook, if you just press spacebar, it does the same thing. Or if you just hook 3 times, well, we'll say a multi-hook with 3 hooks. If you just hook 3 times in the direction you want to go, it'll take you over there. But I find that sometimes they can be a little bit annoying, a little bit finicky, I guess. I need to go over there and get these souls of light. But really all I want is this magic quiver, which is dropped from these green guys, and these souls. Because, yeah, those are the most useful things to me at the moment. Also, I'll just dump those, I honestly don't care at this point. Get rid of bombs, never going to use them. Yeah, magic quiver is ideal. You can purposely create a spawn area that like allows them to come in a little bit more freely, which is definitely useful. Has quite a few applications, especially Rod of Discord farming, particularly. That's the main thing I use it for. All you need to do is just hollow out a big area, have a big flat platform on the ground, and then they just all spawn on it, and you just shoot down at them. It's useful if you have a follower, like Endgame Stardust Dragon is a good example. So if you didn't have a Rod of Discord and you wanted to fight the Moon Lord and have the teleportation available to you, it's a good example of something you would use in that application. I'm saying application a lot. In that particular circumstance is what I really meant to say. But the word application's on my mind. I'm just going to continue killing these guys until I can have like 30. Souls of Light, that is. Could have been going for 30 anything, you know. Man. So many of these granite enemies. They're free souls of light, so I can't really complain. But it can be annoying. Hellfire. It's not bad, I'll go grab that. Traveling Merchant. I've been getting back to back to back Traveling Merchants. It's a bit crazy, huh? So the Hellfire is a rare drop from any enemy in Hell? That can't be right, because this could count as Hell. I don't know, but it's a pretty decent melee weapon. Yo-yo. All yo-yos are melee weapons, but I think, does it have infinite range? Or like infinite, like, length? Time cast? I guess it might. No, it doesn't. And it's that question. So if you wanted to like yo-yo your pals, I guess it's pretty handy for like shooting around corners or whatever. There we are. The wizard has arrived. So if I wanted infinite ammo, I can sort that out. Night vision helmet. It's actually a piece of garbage. Maybe this doesn't count as hell if that man wanted to come up and tussle. That was dumb. This is me not being careful. A lot of that. A lot of me not being careful and paying the price. So this is no real good to me. I mean, the skeleton archers spawn in there, but while I'm not getting souls of light, it's not really that great. So, well, don't do that. I'll sell a couple of pieces, bits and bobs. How do I have Crimtain ore? I swear I sold Crimtain ore. I killed another Eye of Cthulhu, that's why. Sapphire hook can go. Those can just get dumped, I don't even care. Bunch of arrows, flare gun I'm not using, apparently. How much money have I got now? 80, not bad. So these Crimson Mimics will be, not Crimson Mimics, these other sorts of Mimic. Hallow Mimic will be very good. That is like the worst set of items I've ever seen him have, probably in my whole life. Can I make the key anyway? It has to be on the this one. I thought you could craft the key anywhere, but maybe not. I was gonna say, did I do it? So if your auto pause is on, it doesn't work, I think. So you have to turn it off. But my auto pause is off anyway, so it doesn't matter. The thing you need to watch out for is if his mouth closes, he deflects bullets, which can be very dangerous. Also, just avoid him. He's I was gonna say he's very easy to avoid. There I go, getting hit by him. He's a lot easier to avoid when you've got Hermes boots, that's for sure. He's a lot weaker in regular mode than he is in expert. Daedalus Stormbow, very first try. That's extremely lucky. That's like a 1 in 5 chance, but it's very rare that happens to me. Yeah, you can see why it's a good weapon. Shows through ammo though, so that's a downside to it. Alright, so I need to craft myself another chest so I can fight this man. But while the wizard's here, I'll buy a crystal ball. How much will that send me back? 10 gold. Jinkies. Ah well, it's the price we're willing to pay, isn't it? For infinite ammo. So you can spend like another few gold. It's only like 3 or 4. To get 4,000 arrows. It's not 4,000, it's 3,994. Is that right? Can I do simple maths? No, I can't. Oh, no surprise, huh? Alright, so you put the crystal ball down. Doesn't matter where. 3,396. Did I say that? I probably said some ridiculous figure that was nowhere close, huh? And then you've got crazy array of arrows. Pretty wicked, right? Don't know how many wood. Probably dumped all the wood I had. Very irresponsible like that. How much wood is that? 10 wood? I'm not sure if 10 wood is enough. So I'll knock down another tree. Going all the way over my building because that's the cool kids thing to do. So I want a couple of iron. Is that all I need? Oh, it's only 8 wood. It's way less than I thought it was. I thought it was like at least 10. And then I'll get my other key. And I'll use the storm behind him. and display its horrible accuracy. When anyone says it's like a good weapon, I'm like, firstly, you have to be outside. Secondly, it's got horrible accuracy on it. It has some very crazy good applications though, and that's what it's all about. Does it even close in non-expert? I've not seen it close once. Oh, there it goes. Thank you for proving that I'm just I knew that he closed always. That is crazy that I'd get 2 of these. These are normally like the hardest thing to get. Speed and velocity is definitely like something I want. I thought the arrows were faster than they normally were. Alright, so Daedalus Stormbow, second one. Crit chance, get out of here. Greater mana potion? I'll sell this as well. Greater heals I'll keep. Regular heals can get sold. I wonder if this thing is still good if it's not exploding constantly. Guess we'll find out. So actually I really want to sell. I really want to put this money away. Because I need to get to that 1 plat ASAP. Actually go to the jungle. Jungle is this way. Because I want to kill Queen Bee. I'm not even going to make a spawn in because I don't need a spawner up high. I'll just kill her down low. Down low, too slow. You ever do that? High 5, to the side, to the other side, down low, too slow. It was always hilarious. I always had a good giggle out of people who did that. When you could get someone... That's not how that Scorpion's meant to work. When you really got someone with the down low too slow, man, nothing hit home more. I'd always be like cheering, everyone would start clapping. It was always like a fantastic time to be alive. But that's just what life's like, you know. Get a bit of that. Get a bit of that. Still surprised I don't have goblins. I haven't done goblins because my accessories are pathetic. These are horrible accessories. Then again, I haven't found any good accessories. I don't know what I would replace all this stuff with. Wings. I want to get rocket boots. I'd put these two together. Put these two together. I want Charmer Myths. So I have like Banner Regen, so just need to kill some more mimics. But it's all just down to going to, you know, going down low to the, into the caves, killing some mimics. Yeah. So I'm just going to bust into this, bee place right here. I'm just going to kill the queen bee inside. Just going to use this bow. Just blat, blat, blat. Dead, dead, dead. I think the main reason I want wings is to, save my fall. I hate this stupid fall damage that I'm having to worry about it so much. Worrying about a thing like fall damage at this point in the game is like so annoying. It's like a first day thing I do when I'm in expert, because I have a few platinum by the time I gained expert, because you fight the queen bee so many times. So it's like, you know, like that. I went past it by like far. I've got these hornets, that's scary. But there's also a minecart track that leads down to potentially some hearts. Could be fun. So the rule is to never really break through the bottom, because then you lose all your glorious honey. Or at least a lot of it. But my trick to that life hack is to... Oh, these bees are so fucking frustrating. Let's just plug up the hole. Plugged. I'll have a good bit of plug-in. And then pop that one down. Come to the left. Always watch your minimap on this boss. It's honestly just the easiest thing to do. The imp's doing me some mad favors by lighting her up so I can see her through walls. Okay, this isn't very good. I can probably just out heal her if I just sit here. That was a good dodge. Got some pretty good damage on it too. The only problem with the infinite quiver is you end up with so many wooden arrows, it's like disgraceful. There we are. Almost dead. There we are, dead. Got a cute little pet. I'll probably end up selling that. Is that like all my houses filled? These all my houses filled. So annoying, I have to make some more houses. Let me sell to this man. You can have that one, the bee's knees. Honey? Don't really need it. 11? I've almost made enough money. You know what, I'm never going to use the Phoenix Blaster again. Star Fury? Never going to use that. Boomerang? Get out of here. I'm really spring cleaning now. Alright, 15. Is that a plat? Platinum coin. Alright, so heading to back to the jungle because the Witch Doctor only sells you leaf wings when she's in the jungle, I think. I'm fairly certain that's how that works. I know a bunch of I would say her. It's like a lizard person. It's literally Mark Zuckerberg, so it could be a he or a she or a lizard. Like if you look at their like character really closely, they've got like a tail and shit. And they're wearing like a mask because they're like, oh, I'm a lizard. But people don't usually look that carefully. But I always say she out of habit. Don't know why. I just always think, I just imagine, oh, it's the Witch Doctor. You know, witchy, witchy, witch. She. But then also the song Witch Doctor by, what are they called? The only thing I'm thinking in my brain is the Village People. I wish the Village People sung the Witch Doctor. Anyway, Witch Doctor, give us the magic words. You go ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla bing-bang. You know, you're familiar. Let's go to VUB for my phone. Pardon that. What is killing me? Oh, an angry Nimbus. I couldn't even see what it was for like the longest time. Oh, now I'm dying of turtle and stuff. Tortoise even. Oh my god, everything here is here to kill me. Imagine being somewhere for more than 30 seconds without being killed. There's just so many enemies. I just walked in there, I was talking about the Witch Doctor, and I was dead. Clearly they don't like my Village People cover. My Village People cover of Witch Doctor. I don't think I'm going to be able to live my life without knowing that. Alright. Witch Doctor song. Song by David. That's not the one. Witch Doctor song. Cartoons Witch Doctor. That's it. Let's have a look.
We are getting the whole team, yeah?
Yeah, I get it. Wow, Disney Plus. Do I get like instant copyright strike? So many more sound effects than I remember.
I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He told me,
That's bad. That's bad. Alright, if you ever watch this video, comment cartoons in the comment. Be like, hey, I know, The Witch Doctor. It's by cartoons, idiot. And then I'll give you a comment a free like. Because I think it deserves one. So a trick to this house needs a door is to just do that. Now it is suitable. There's some free application for this bow. You just put that little clip on the bow's resume. So I had no other weapon that could deal with that, except maybe if I yo-yoed like around the corner in a weird way. But I would have had to dig specially for that. Right. Water leaf seeds, huh? Alrighty. What is happening next? I really want a goblin. The goblin to come is one of my next big things. I think really on my checklist there's get some holy arrows. Get those wings once the witch doctor spawns in, but I know someone else is going to spawn in. Someone really annoying. Get the magic quiver. Then it's like fight the 3 mechanical bosses back to back to back. For that I'll need an archery potion, which I need, I want to say day bloom and a lens. Not sure about that one. Iron skin regen, wrath and endurance if I want to be extra spicy, but I don't think I care. Because if I have holy arrows I'll beat them all like pretty quick. For that I'll need some more pixie dust. Fairy dust. What is it called? Pixie dust, no, that's right. And then some unicorn horns, some crystals maybe? I'm not sure if you need all 3. I know you definitely need the unicorn horns, because they tend to be the hard one. I also feel like pixie dust is required. I don't know, I'll get all 3, just in case. Then it'll be down to killing Plantera. I think I kind of want to do all that today, rather than leaving it for tomorrow. But then again, it could like take me like 5 years. I really would like the magic quiver. It would help my case like a lot. Everything would be so much easier if I had it. Like, let me tell you. Maybe I should just like flatten this place out. Start making like a kind of cool spawn zone. How do you all feel about this? There we are, look at that. Monsters are coming after me already. In the dozens. Because they need to spawn on like floors. That's like the one like rule to them, to enemies in this game. So if you open it up and just have a big set of floors, they tend to like that quite a lot. I'll drain this of water. I'll make this into a cool little floor. think this is already working pretty well. I haven't even like opened it up properly. I want to get to a point where I can just stand still, and enemies will constantly be coming until I get the magic quiver. I like want to sort this area out as much as possible, because once I have the magic quiver, I'm not too fast really. So this side isn't really the side I should be worrying about. I should be worrying about crushing out this side. Because this man over here can get to me. Because that's what's key for max efficiency. Just making sure everyone can walk down the path. There's people who can spawn up there as much as they like, but if they can't get down the path, that's where we run into problems now, isn't it? I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. I'm digging a hole. Is that not a throwback, eh? What other throwbacks have we got to you today? Been watching a lot of LEGO Masters. Hamish Blake's the host. This is the 2020 edition. It's very good. I enjoy it a lot. I think it has a lot to do with Hamish. Hamish is a cool guy. He's easy to get along with. I've never met him. I know he'd be easy to get along with. He just seems like that sort of charismatic guy. I need this man to come. All these men. Have I got any banners this playthrough? A banners expert only? I don't know anymore. There can't be. But I don't think I've killed 50 of any enemy. That seems so unrealistic. A banners... Banners only expert. Banners are only expert mode. That'd be like throwing me for sure. I just thought they were like a 1.3 edition. But now that I think about it, there have been no banners. That's crazy. If I just select this, do you think they'll all just come to me? I think it's definitely like a walk back and forth sort of. I kind of need this whole knot here, so I don't want those men to fall down the hole. That's the sort of embarrassing thing that they do. I'm not seeing enough of these other men. I'm only seeing Chaos Elementals and stuff. I'm wondering, yeah, okay, those men. The painter? Are you kidding me? I have to make another house. I have to do it. It's so annoying. The painter would move in. Who does the painter think he is? Some sort of hotshot? Holy moly. The painter. The fucking painter. What kind of painter wants to fucking live here? What the hell? The painter is probably the least useful NPC right now. The painter? Are you kidding? Ugh, whatever. Fucking stupid bitch. Alright, Mr. Painter. I'm about to make you a house. A house of a kind you've never seen. A house on top of a giant skyscraper. The skyscraper's made of all these different materials and it's like disgusting and weird. Wow. Imagine that. Well, it's safer than living with all the Arapamas and angry bat boys and stuff. Don't you think? That's one too low. It has to be. That's right, apparently. There you are. There you are. Because I'm lazy, I'll put a table right here too. And make some lovely obsidian background walls. Alright. Put a torch down. Put a torch down, I said. And then the painter is going to live right here. Alright, Mr. Painter, you enjoy that house. I'm going back to the pits. Ugh, the pits. The worst places of all. Okay, off I go. Okie dokie. Do you think I'm ever going to get a goblin invasion? I don't think I am. I'm not convinced anymore. I don't believe they exist. I don't think I've ever seen a goblin invasion. Goblins invade in this game? I've never had it happen. I beat the Moon Lord and I never had a goblin invasion. Imagine, that'd be the saddest tale to tell someone. The banners do exist! I cannot believe I haven't killed 50 of any enemy. The Illuminati bat is the first. That's insane. It is honestly insane. Going to stand right back here. I want my skeleton friends to come say hello. Do I need to flatten it out more? There, other witch doctors arrived. Finally get my dumb, stupid wings. Bones McGee, what are you doing here? Killing my spawn rate. Ugh. Figures. Alright. To the jungle I go. I wonder if I'm ever gonna get a goblin. I just think it's a funny fact. I'm not sure if I was talking in my head before. I do that sometimes. But like, imagine me talking to anyone who knows I'm making this series. I think only like one or two people I've mentioned it to. Ah, well, no one's taking me serious about it. But I'm up to Plantera, but I haven't even done a goblin. Did I say that out loud? I don't know. It's honestly crazy times. I'm just thinking in my own head. It's all just grindy stuff. There isn't much to talk about. What haven't I explained? I mean, I need the goblin so the goblin NPC can show up, so I can buy the table, so I can craft things together. That's why I want to get Goblin Invasion. Setting up for Plantera. Pretty much what I want to do is I just want to use this bow with the magic quiver and a particular set of arrows that will just completely eviscerate them all, which is pretty much what I'm doing for that. Then I'm going to get full glorified armor, and I'm going to fight the dude with it. And then that's pretty much it. That's all there is to it. Then after that, I'm either going to use turtle armor or just keep glorified. I could try and fight there. Dude, that's not how this works. Doesn't have leaf wings. Does he not? Alright, let's have a look. We're going to go for wings. So many wings have we got? Wings. Leaf wings. Sold by the Witch Doctor. The Witch Doctor. Leaf wings. During night only. It's more or less night. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna kill some derplings and herblings. And I'll be right back to you, Witch Doctor. What time of the day is it? I can't tell because of the rain. Must be close, right? I don't even know. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do about that though. It's probably the most convoluted thing you could do in this situation. Let's get some of these. Got some of these. Make some of these. Go to one of these. What time is it? It's midday. I've been waiting around for like 5 minutes. Alright, back down I go. When it's like 6 PM or whatever. In a few minutes, I'll like get on over. I wonder if I can use this stormbow in the in my cave. Do you think I have enough reaching power? No, I don't really. A little bit creaky. Blessed apple, that's pretty neat. Allows me to ride a unicorn. This makes up for the Hermes boots. Blessed apple's a much rarer drop than the quiver, I think. You know, they're probably not far from each other. But any enemy down here drops either of those. I mean, the Hallow key is really like my rarest item. I put it away, but it's like pretty low spawn rate. You don't see this very often, even when you're farming like super hard. Don't know what the drop rate on the magic quiver's like. It's probably like not great. Is that titanium over there? What I want to do is I want to fill in these holes. So like slimes don't spawn over there anymore. It would assist me in my endeavors. How do I put this here? I kind of have to murder things. Oh my god, I'm being so clumsy. I'm not being careful. I'm gonna die. So whenever you try and build anything, there's like so many enemies in the way. But like when you want to farm, it's nothing. Alright. Alright. Is there ever going to be a stop of enemy flow? Well, I'm glad that this is working, at the very least. Alright. Is that hole filled in? I'm going to do something like that. So hopefully everything kind of like comes together. So if I stay in the middle, things should be able to spawn on either side. Alright, I could go get my wings now. This isn't like crazy spawns or anything. It's getting more like when I was over here and all the things could spawn on that side. What I really need is a water candle. Perhaps that's what I'll go grab. I remember picking a couple of them up. Water candle, water candle, water candle. Water candle, water candle. Candle, 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 candle. That's our hot potato by the Wiggles. Alright, so I'm going to go grab my wings. I'm actually going to use my unicorn. Pretty wicked improvement in speed, that's for sure. Sucks this isn't flat. If I had like some sort of sky bridge, this would be like easier. And it's got like built-in card in a bottle, I believe. It does that even if I don't have one. But I do have one. Does that mean I get two? It does mean I get two. Alright, Witch Doctor. Give us the magic words. Alright, so you go there. Now that is an incredible improvement of my life. I hate that magic, like clown a bottle, like I can't fly straight away. So annoying. Anyway, wings mean I don't have to worry about fall damage, and I can fly around a little bit. Well, that's flight and slow fall, and no fall damage. I'll put a candle, of course. I like that I can just kind of stand here. Makes my life a little bit easier. Idiot. I forgot I could fly for a second. I suppose with the lack of mimics, normally you see quite a few mimics. I don't like that they can run down there. I built it like that so they could climb out, not so they could run down. I don't think I'm going for much longer. So I think I'm feeling kinda drained today. Not that drained, but I'm having a quick go of it. I think I've made a lot of progress today, which is good. I feel like I'm a lot stronger. At the start of last episode, I was like, well, at the start of this episode even, I was feeling very weak. Very, very weak boy I am. But today, just a little bit more hype. And then maybe I really wanted, like in the first episode, I was like, oh, I'm totally gonna beat the Warflash. And I was like, I didn't. And then the second episode, I did. And I was like, at the start of this episode, oh, I'm gonna beat the mechanical bosses. But then I didn't. So I think it's probably a good idea to leave this one off. It makes sense if every segment of the game was in like 2 parts. There was like pre-hard mode 1, pre-hard mode 2, pre-mechanical boss 1, pre-mechanical boss 2, pre-Plantera 1, then pre-Plantera 2, pre-golem. Do I really need 2 pre-golem episodes? Maybe if I'm doing jungle stuff. Dungeon stuff. It'd be pretty good. Sorry, my commentary is really going downhill. That's the thing. I don't feel like I'm in the middle of it. Just stop complaining. Man, I'd be a terrible YouTuber. Anyway, I hope your day was going very, very, very well. And I hope that you have a great day, great night, great whatever it may be. Doesn't matter. And I hope to see you again. If you're really watching this, not skipping through. If you've really watched like 5 hours of my content, I am amazed, but appreciate the support. And I'm enjoying making it. I just like the idea of you getting a little bit of an insight into my Terraria brain, which is a relaxing thing for me, but I my chair's really uncomfortable, so it's my headset, so I have like a really sore butt at the moment. And so I have to play in like shorter sessions. Maybe next time I do something like this, I'll record into like 30-minute segments. But I hope to see you another day. Hope to see you again. I'll kill this skeleton. That'll be it. Alright. Bye bye.